Hey, and welcome to Rabid Mining. And here we're going to go through my small half a gigahash crypto mining basement farm. But before we get into that, I wanted to talk about crypto mining malware, just so you know about it, because it is something that could really be bad if you have a system crash overnight. But right now, here's my gaming PC, which is what I first started with this card right here. 2060 KO gives about 33 mega hash, and that's what I started with, along with my 3900X mining Monero. So you can see right there, it is mining on that screen there at 14,156. Usually it's about 14,200, but because I have this stuff open here, it brings it down a little bit. And there's the cards I have in currently. 98.8 mega hash with 5700 XT Sapphire Nitro and a 5600 XT Red Devil. Now I have my screen on. It'd be better if I had it off for the video, but it gets a little warm. As you can see, they're super close together because I did blow up a power supply. That's why they're in there, and that's why this card is out. And maybe around 2,000 subs, I'm thinking about giving this card away to somebody, so watch out for that. We have a long ways to go till that happens, but we'll just check it out. But yeah, I wanted to get into malware and tell you what that's all about before we look at my little studio here. Alright, so I rebooted my system, which would simulate if you had malware and your system went down in the middle of the night because you had wrong overclocks. Because that happens, makes it unstable, and then your system will reboot on you, whether it's your mining on your CPU or mining on your GPU, and it crashes, restarts, and then bang, this happens. Now if you have mining malware, we'll just wait here for a second. You'll see that it will kick in by itself and start mining to who knows where, for who knows where. But it is the CPU, so we're just going to wait here for a second and watch that kick in. And there we go. We see that we're revved right out here. See? CPU power went up, PPT went up, everything's maxed right out. So it is mining for somebody somewhere, and it is disguised. How to get rid of that if you're on. Obviously the best way to get rid of that, which I'm going to do, is reinstall Windows right at, well, sometime this time. But this happens to you and you don't know what's going on, your computer's laggy. Like usually I can tell because my fans pick right up if this was all minimized, or if I have my fans revved up in the BIOS on default. I always check this, but if you don't know and your computer seems laggier than usual, check this out. Now I'm going to bring up the taskbar. Come on, Control Delete. One hand here, there we go. It might just disappear super fast. It's now 100% CPU. Oh, it disappeared. I missed it. But it comes up as Window GUI. So I'll redo this and I'll try to get a screenshot for you guys so you can actually see it, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so there it is. We caught it. Windows Logon GUI application. See, our CPU is maxed right out and it disappeared. But I've been doing this for about 20 minutes trying to get it to pop up. Sometimes it locks there. I got lucky on that one. But it is meant to be hidden. Like as soon as you open your task manager, it's gone. Disappears. So like that's to get people, like say you turn on your PC, you walk upstairs, you know, you leave it, there's what, 5-10 minutes till you come back making your coffee. It's been mining for you. Times that by a whole bunch of people in the world. Somebody's getting a lot of Monero or whatever the heck your CPU is mining. So the only way to officially get rid of that is to reinstall Windows. So I am going to be doing that sometime soon. Once you close that or it disappears, it won't come back till your system reboots again. So you don't have to worry once you get rid of it, but you do have it if you have it. Something to watch out for. And I don't know, yeah, just times that by the many people in the world, like they're getting, who knows what they're getting. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. I only have C drive as Windows, and I just put whatever drivers in there. So every time I reinstall, I don't lose a single thing. Everything's in a certain drive, so it's just a quick Windows reinstall. Install your drivers, good to go, you're running again. So I always reinstall Windows once a month, and it's coming up anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me. I know it's here. I always watch everything every time I start my computer. This is the second time that I actually caught that. So I'm just going to get this thing mining right away again. Open up all my softwares. So let's get into my little setup here. I got my mic, which I have a gaming channel, so I use that for that, and whenever I'm using my desktop. We got a little second screen for my PC when it's mining here. And like I said, we have this card. This is the card I started with, 33 mega hash on Ethereum. And yeah, I started with 14,200 hashes per second on Monero and 33 mega hash on Ethereum with my gaming PC a couple months ago, and now I'm up to about a half a gigahash. So we're slowly coming up. As stated, those are in there because I blew up, well, that power supply over there quit working on me, that EVGA 750, so that sucks. So you see we got a mess going on a little bit everywhere, stuff all over the place as usual. Clean this up one day here. So we got that all there. I do have these lights here that I use when filming so that you can see everything pretty good. Bring them up closer obviously for low light situations. And then we'll move into the next room, which is down that hallway where I actually have my rig frames. Here we are in the other room here. I have to set up the light and everything, but here's our 8 GPU mining frame. Currently it only has the one 5700 XT on it, and none of the fans are spinning because you saw my other video and I picked all this up. I am waiting, a little wobbly, for a proper fan controller because I don't really want to use that. There's one there, and there's also one over there. So I can get all the fans working properly. I will be putting that 5600 Red Devil and that Nitro 5700 XT on this as well. Here's our 12 GPU 570 580 mix. Everything's hooked into the PDU here, as you can see. And we are running. Now, like I stated in my one video when we went over this PDU, if you haven't seen it, check it out. This is a 30 amp 240 volt, non-metered, because it saves you a lot of money if you go ahead and make your Space Goats meter, which I have right over there. See, we were running between these 13 cards about 1575 watts about, with the jumping around a bit. I think it might be a PSU problem. I'll swap it out because all my other PSUs seem pretty stable when I put it on here when I was first testing, so one of these might be going bad or something. I'm not sure yet, but that involves a lot more testing and another video. But for a project, 8 of these cards actually are 4 gigabyte and only 4 of them are 8 gig. So I want to put a B250 mining expert in here, put all 8 4 gig cards together, and then I'm going to take those 4, put them on this rig with those other 2 cards that were in my gaming PC. That way this will be all 8 gig, this will be all 4 gig, and when Ethereum DAG makes it unable to mine on 4 gig, I'll switch those over to Ethereum Classic. As we all know, anywhere between November 28th to December 2nd, the DAG is supposed to be dropping down to 2.64 or something like that, in that range. So then 4 gig cards, even 3 gig cards, will be capable of mining Ethereum Classic from that point on. And yeah, so this is just a quick look at my little mining setup. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Smash that like button, subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Rabid out.